I have a strong background in English language teaching, teacher education, and technology integration in language teaching. And so I wanted to strengthen my expertise in digital learning design. I wanted to ensure I stay current with best practices and frameworks so I can support both teachers and learners in a rapidly changing educational landscape. Also, the fact that the course was practical meant I had no doubt I wanted to do it. For me, the most important part was the fact that it was very, very practical. It was not just theory, as could be some postgraduate courses like MAs or postgraduate diplomas. For me, it was the fact that it was theory and practice at the same time, so I could develop a project that was highly practical and relevant to my own context. And this was the best part of the course. I'd say that it is a wonderful opportunity to actually really learn and consolidate lots of the prior knowledge you bring to the course. In my case, I already have a few MAs, and one of them is in digital technologies for language teaching. And for me, it was really good to be able to see that I was consolidating and revisiting some of that knowledge, but with an extra layer of practical incorporation into what I was doing, my own project, and thinking of that project as something that was relevant to me, that I wanted to do. So I would describe the course as highly practical, very exciting, because there is the possibility to also share with people from other backgrounds. This was fantastic. Because I thought it was going to be people also coming from a language teaching background, but in reality, our community and the cohort as well, and the other groups whenever we met, they all came from all different sectors from the industry, and this was really exciting to see their different points of view. My project was for a course that I intend to market myself as a solopreneur called Learn It, Teach It, IELTS Success as a language teacher educator and experienced language assessment consultant. I wanted to make sure that that project was actually bulletproofed through this course and the Digital Learning Institute program. And what made a significant difference in my project was that I was able to bring together ADDIE and the ADDIE framework, as well as Bloom's taxonomy and learner personas, to really give life to my project. And I felt that this was so useful and enriching and also exciting at the same time, to make sure that it was well-rounded, because there was a very clear methodology behind it. It was clear, we had plenty of examples. And so the task itself was just exciting and rewarding, and at the same time informative. And I think that is the biggest difference that the course has made in my own teaching and also instructional design. This is a difficult question because there are so many things that I took away from the course. One of them, the learning analytics, the thinking about really on the platform, how the students are learning, how much time they're spending, getting those feedback surveys. So that was absolutely fantastic. But also what's helped me the most professionally is getting into that mindset of the instructional designer. I'm a teacher, a language teacher and a language educator. I do lots of teacher training as well. And this has helped me add an extra layer of professionality to what I already do. And this is really exciting because it gives me a lot more confidence in what I'm doing, knowing that I'm doing something that is high quality value. Absolutely. This is one of the things that I think I've taken from the course to a greater extent. And it is the fact that I feel a lot more confident when I make decisions related to instructional design. And I think that going through the frameworks, making sure that there are learning personas, making sure that there are different types of instructional design approaches, and then thinking about which one is the best one for my current context or my own personal initiatives has given me that extra confidence that I think makes a difference in what you're doing when you're talking to potential clients, when you're talking to people in your team, when you're selling your idea of what a course should look like and why it should look like that. So definitely I've gained lots of confidence thanks to the course when it comes to instructional design in general. Yes, absolutely. I mean, I love the fact that we had the monthly meetings, that we also had individual slots that we could ask for advice or ask questions in terms to our own individual projects. The fact that we had the community where we could share what we were doing and also see what other people were doing. So lots of extra support, people, also email support from Mark. It was also wonderful because it was always very quick turnaround, and I understand that this can be difficult because obviously we all have different lives, but it was very, I felt supported all the way through, and the tutors were amazing. My fellow classmates were also fantastic, and there was a lot of sharing, so I really appreciate that. Yes, I have. I'm still in touch with some people from the course via social media. So they have become, or I have become as well, part of their networks. And a couple of them were still in touch through WhatsApp and also with some of the tutors as well. So I think it's a wonderful opportunity. And I'm also part of the CPD strand. So I completed the course and then I signed up for CPD because it's just a wonderful opportunity to keep in touch with people, keep in touch with the Digital Learning Institute staff, but above all, because I have still access to course modules, to some of the other streams. So it's learning nonstop. Absolutely, yes. The course content aligned with my expectations and professional needs 100% and beyond. I also did a lot of research before the course started. I talked to a friend who did the course before, who was the reason why I then started thinking about doing the course. So absolutely, for me, it was one of the best experiences I've had, and I have lots of qualifications because I like studying, and I think it is important that in our own career and field that we keep abreast and up to date with our qualifications and our own professional development, because this gives us, authority and also confidence in what we do. So definitely it aligned with my expectations and professional needs. Yes, the ADDIE framework. I use it now basically every single time I need to prepare something, design a course, design a session, a workshop. When I'm designing my own YouTube videos for my channel, I also use it. So it's something that I feel has really made a difference in the way I do things and why I do them the way I do them. So definitely. And also the learner personas. Everything I do now is built and designed around those personas that I have in mind, that audience, but those specific personas, I think that makes a real difference in the way I do things now. Well, if you're thinking about doing the course, I would say you really don't need to think about doing it twice. It's very, very practical, which means that you already have learning guaranteed, because you're going to be looking at the theory, and at the same time you're going to have the possibility to design your own project and put it into practice. And sometimes when we don't understand things, the best way to actually learn them and understand them is to actually put them into practice. So that combination of clear theory plus very, very practical hands-on activity and tasks for the project and how everything is set up, I think is what you're definitely gonna take away. So if you want to do the course, absolutely don't think about it. It's highly practical. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. And obviously try and make sure that your project is something that you really want to do in your life, in your context, something that has meaning. Because if you do that, then you'll enjoy it even more, because it's relevant and interesting and has a real value and purpose